What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Slaughta POD. So today's topic is unbreakable faith, unshakable will. Unshakable faith, unbreakable will. Y'all see this ugly coffee cup I got? It's scarred up. You can tell I've had it for years. It's done fallen off the back of the truck, then got kicked across the parking lot, then got left in the rain. But on the bottom of this cup, it says built. B-U-I-L-T, built. And this cup is still lasting. Unshakable faith, unbreakable will. That's what we representing here at STWF Studios. We like them old school ghetto boys. We can't be stopped. That topic came to me because to me, that's one of the most amazing things in life. Because a lot of us are broken so easily. We get our faith shaken so easily, our will is broken at the drop of a hat. And I want to give kudos and shouts out to some of the people, even though they're rich and famous, they still, the way they got there and the way they stayed there, because of unshakable faith and an unbreakable will. First, I'm just going to throw out Manny Pacquiao. When Manny Pacquiao was going to fight Oscar De La Hoya, government officials in the Philippines were trying to get that fight stopped legally. Pacquiao, we love you. You're the face of the Philippines. Do not fight this guy. He is way too big. Evander Holyfield had an interview. Man, what is Oscar doing fighting that little dude? Like, come on, Oscar. So people was literally trying to get that fight stopped legally in fear of Manny Pacquiao because De La Hoya was so much bigger. In the words of April Fool and Jimmy Gordon, Pacquiao mollywopped De La Hoya. He beat the brakes off that man because he had unshakable faith and an unbreakable will. When his government peers were like, Pacquiao, no, you cannot do this. This guy's too big. We know you're good, but he's too big. Pacquiao shook him down like a pit bull, beat the brakes off that dude. That's an example in life of unshakable faith and unbreakable will. Dr. Dre, people see his success and they're like, oh, wow, cool. I want y'all to think about, especially old heads like me, old school OGs like me, who was born in the 70s and seen where hip hop grew from and seen when Dr. Dre very first started. I want y'all to really think about this. He was with the world-class wrecking crew doing this thing on a soft level, cool. Come out with NWA, they just create a movement. We in Oak Cliff, Grand Prairie, we acted a fool. The whole world is going crazy over this new gangster rap. Eazy-E comes out, and he is the big dog. Everybody loves Eazy. They do the NWA thing. Ice Cube starts to shine real bright on songs like Gangsta Gangsta, F the Police. Like Ice Cube was starting to shine. Then Eazy-E come and said that Ice Cube writes the rhymes that I say. And then when the NWA split and Ice Cube went solo, first he dropped No Vaseline, which kind of just squashed them, almost. They were still relevant, but they was not the same. Then Ice Cube, for those people, some people just know him from movies like Are We There Yet? Ice Cube, when it was his season, he was the baddest man on 2 feet rapping people. A lot of youngsters can't believe it because they didn't, he was the baddest man rapping on 2 feet. The man that we held before him, Eazy-E, said, Ice Cube write my stuff, so bam, there you have it. But when Ice Cube started dropping solo projects, it was a rap. Not a rap, but it was a rap. It was clear he was the talent of NWA. He was leaving them in the dust. We was like, goodbye, sayonara, we see who the star is. Ice Cube had a run, and he was busting them. He was busting them. He was busting them. Dr. Dre kicked back, watched Ice Cube running off, took his time and dropped the Chronic. Unshakable faith, unbreakable will. After No Vaseline, where everybody said, checkmate, Cube got y'all. Then Cube started acting bad with the solo projects, just balling. Dr. Dre took his time, dropped the Chronic, and pretty much made Ice Cube irrelevant in the rap scene. I'm just keeping it 100. And I was a huge Cube fan. Who wasn't? These are all examples of unshakable faith, unbreakable will. They could be, you lost, you got knocked out, your album flopped, whatever. You got booed on your first comedy tour, whatever. It's not over till it's over. So, okay, back on Dr. Dre. He comes out as once the dust settled, the Chronic. Cube, you did your thing, but the Chronic, man, he brought Snoop Dogg on, man. They did before the Chronic, 187 on Undercover Cop. The man just kept busting, and he just kept on, kept on shooting his shots. When he seemed defeated, even when he was close to defeat, he rose from his feet. He rose to his feet. That's one of his lyrics. So I give kudos to Dr. Dre for having that unshakable faith, unbreakable will. The mighty, mighty Death Row Records. When Dr. Dre split from Death Row Records, a company that he was really the backbone to, I think he walked away leaving $200 million. Y'all can have it. Suge was, man, that dude didn't take a penny. Man, if the shoe was on the other foot, he would have to break me off at least 50 mil. Man, that dummy left with nothing. Dr. Dre knew the gift is inside of here. That money, let me show you something. Then the mighty, mighty Tupac, without gay-ass Dre, man, Pac done dissed Dre. Death Row Records, he done left Death Row, and they are the biggest label ever. He started Aftermath Records, did his thing, even after Pac dissed him, Death Row dissed him, came out with Beat headphones. He left $200 million and started from scratch and became a billionaire. Unshakable faith, unbreakable will. Shout out to Dr. Dre. People, we in this world right now feel like we are so soft. We are breaking and shaking so easily. But the ones who are not, those Davids in the land of Goliaths, that's what we represent here at STWF Studios. If you want to be a part of this team, if y'all want to come and, talk to us and be a part of something we got going on, just know we're not looking for people that's going to flake and shake and break easily. We're looking for battle-tested individuals. And a lot of times you won't know if individuals are battle-tested until the battle begins. So I just really want to encourage y'all, in order to get your bag up, in order to get your swag up, in order to get yourself up, we must train mentally and physically to be more disciplined and more tough. Only the strong survive. Let me think of another example. The music industry is just covered with examples. Jay-Z. Jay-Z and DMX were coming up around the same time. Jay-Z got owned first, right? DMX was almost about to give up. Once DMX did get his foot in the door, even battling through crack addiction, he did something that Tupac never did. He did something that Jay-Z never did. He did something that Snoop Dogg and Nas never did. He did something Eminem and no rappers ever did. When DMX dropped 5 times, 5-time platinum artist, he went platinum all 5 albums. He was the first artist to ever go platinum twice in 1 year for dropping 2 albums. That man was a beast. DMX and Jay-Z had an epic battle, standing on some pool tables in a pool hall. Jay-Z's camp said, yeah, we think DMX got him, from what I heard. DMX camp, of course, said DMX got him. And remember, DMX went on a 5 platinum run. No artist has ever done that. Not even Jay-Z. So damn, looks like DMX is blowing past Jay-Z. Wow. Nas drops Ether. Everybody across the globe, especially in their hometown, New York, said Nas got you on that one, bruh. You gone. Again, the mighty Pac dissed the hell out of Jay-Z. DMX, your rival on battle rapping, has won 5-time platinum. Nobody's ever done that, may not ever do it again, 5 times in a row. Nas, somebody you took a shot at, everybody said he came back and busted your tail. You got knocked out. Jay-Z becomes a billionaire, dates the baddest diva, marries the baddest diva in the industry, then have a baby with her, Blue, and then gets involved in the sports management, owning parts of professional teams, and is a billionaire. Somebody said something I never thought about, ever, when it comes to Jay-Z as an artist. At no time was he ever the number one artist in his career. There was a time where he was rapping when Pac was out. Pac was ranked higher on the record sales, on the show money, all that. There was a time he was rapping when Biggie was out. Biggie was doing bigger numbers. Jay-Z was rapping when Snoop Dogg was out. Snoop Dogg was doing bigger numbers. Jay-Z was rapping when Eminem took off and blew up. Eminem was doing bigger numbers. There has never been a time where Jay-Z has been ranked number one. But now he is, if not the wealthiest, one of the wealthiest to ever do it. Unshakable faith, unbreakable will. People, that's like a team like the Houston Oilers and Buffalo Bills. You got a team down by 38 and you start celebrating and they come back and beat you. That's how life is, people, a tortoise in the hare. Some people, y'all might feel like right now y'all are getting blown past. Y'all might feel like people are leaving y'all in the dust. Boy, wait till the dust settle. Keep your mind focused. Keep the pedal to the metal. Keep grinding. I have seen it in life too many times. The industry has given us examples. Well, you out of there. Sorry, but bye-bye. That's a wrap. And all of a sudden, there's an amazing, miraculous comeback. The Ghetto Boys, dun, dun, Ghetto Boys. Willie D said in one of his verses, the new leader of the Ghetto Boy crew. The Ghetto Boys was formed by Jay Prince. None of them really wanted to be in a group. Willie didn't want to. Scarface, Jay made it happen. They did the group thing. Okay. Willie D said it on his podcast, and I got to agree. On the Ghetto Boys album, him and Face, they was pretty much neck and neck. But boy, this is a true story. I pull up to the Irvin Mall to buy Willie's cassette. Back then, that's how young I am. We were still listening to cassette tapes. I literally pull up to the parking lot at the Irvin Mall to buy that Controversy album. And for some reason, this white dude seen me, said, what's up? I'm like, what's up? What you got going? Oh, man, I'm finna go off and then get this cassette. What cassette? Controversy. Dude went in his truck and said, bro, you can have that, man. Don't waste your money. I don't think it's that good. And I'm like, what? And back then, if it said rap a lot on it, I rock with it. I put it in and it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. I'm like, okay, I can see what he's saying, but I like it. Boy, when Face started dropping his solo stuff, Unbreakable Faith, Unshakable Will, boy, when Face came out, it was game over for everybody. The only one, many people, especially in the South, compared him to Pac, and a lot of people favored Scarface over Pac that I know personally. And you just never know. Willie D saying he's the new leader of the Ghetto Boy crew. He's popping it. He's this and that. You know, Willie D and the Ghetto Boys, he just seemed more bigger. He seemed like he even had a little bit more swag. Face had not quite found himself. Scarface said himself, as a Ghetto Boy, he didn't feel like that was his best work. He didn't like some of the way the recordings turned out. He didn't like what he did. He got solo and became a legend. Willie, that's why he was invited to the Grammys and you wasn't. I'm just keeping it real. That man is a legend. And that's another thing about Willie D's beef with Scarface, not bringing him to where he wasn't invited. People, y'all gonna learn. If I know how my people are. If I invite Uncle Leroy Jr. to a barbecue and he know I'm kind of private and low key, and he show up with Kyrie Robinson or some cats I don't know, 2 or 3 other dudes, even if I don't say nothing, he probably not gonna get invited back. Y'all quit trying to take people everywhere you go. Y'all might be down, y'all might be cool. Willie, I'm sorry, Face is a legend. The Grammys asked him to come. The dude did 8 bars on a verse. Come on, man. But you know, everybody sees things differently. But again, do not let me stray. Unbreakable faith, unshakable will. You never know. Beyonce came out of Destiny's Child. There was many people. Pum, she took off. Saint Lunatics, Nelly, pum. Some people, you cannot bring everybody with you. Sometimes it's just your time. It's just your season. And it's not about being selfish, but people, y'all don't get this forever. Quit trying to force stuff that don't fit. If somebody invite me to their house, to their party, to their crib, whatever, I'm showing up. I'm not gonna be like, hey man, they invited me here, but me and you cool. What me and you got to do with those people? They don't know you. They might not be able to trust you. Now they can't trust me. So people learn from these lessons in life. First of all, train your kids, train yourself. Quit giving in and giving out so easily. We've got too many examples in life of the underdog prevailing, the Davids beating the Goliaths. Some of us tuck tail and run as soon as we see the opponent has a slight edge, a slight opportunity. It's about mindset. Uncle Emmitt Smith, number 22, number one leading rusher of all time. I've not run into one person that said he was the best running back ever. I haven't. I mean, they say he has the best record. Many people say, Cowboy fans, Dorsett with his speed, if he had that O-line Emmett had, he would have rewrote history. Many people say Walter Payton was better. Jim Brown was better. Barry Sanders was better. But Emmitt Smith got the rushing title. I'm one of those weird sports fans that's not real big in the high school, not even that big in college, believe it or not, even though I know that's where a lot of that hunger and true passion is. I've just always been a pro dude. I went back and checked out Emmitt Smith, believe it or not. Yeah, like I said, I love sports, but I don't just obsess over them. I went back and found out Emmitt Smith was the leading rusher for the history of his high school. He was the leading rusher. In college, he broke all kind of records. Then he did it in the pros, and he wrote that down in his goals. Emmitt, God, every coach, every athlete knew he was not the biggest, he was not the fastest, he was not the strongest. Some people got that metal in their mental, metal like steel, where they just gonna get it done. This dude is faster, he's taller, she's prettier, she's more popular, he's smarter, his parents are trillionaires. Floyd Mayweather. Like, love him or hate him, dude trains nonstop. The gym is his alcohol, the gym is his weed, the gym is his mollies, the gym is his sanctuary. The man trains nonstop. The greatest defensive fighter we've probably ever seen. Many people don't like him. Many people criticize him. He stays true to him. F y'all. I am not finna prove nothing and go get my head knocked off for y'all. I'm going to continue to be the slick fighter that can't nobody beat. People, if you winning and people are mad at how you winning, man, F them. Keep on winning and grinning. Some people don't like the way you winning. And if you're not careful, you might find yourself questioning the way you winning. Never stop self-improving, people, but if you winning, you are winning. But if you ever want to get on that victory train, getting on victory lane ever, you must have that unshakable faith and unbreakable will. That's today's Slaughta Pod. I'm hoping I, got through to some of y'all. Like I say, it's more than motivation. I really hope y'all are motivated, but I want this to be more than motivation. I want this to really lead to elevation, y'all. So we are out right here at STWF Studios. And before I forget, Slaughta Pod.